Yay! Bravo! I'm so proud of you. What? You really think you deserve to be praised for that? Coach Greg, in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to Jubilee, of which I was a part of this interview, and the question is this.
The body positivity movement is problematic. Will the agreeers step forward?
And so we're going to see, what do fat guys think versus jack guys?
Well, I think where it becomes a problem is obviously you should be comfortable in your body, and if you genuinely love how you look, great, but you can't ignore your health.
And so with this answer, I think he hit it out of the park. What a great answer. Although it's great for you to love your body, if it comes at the expense of sacrificing your health, then this becomes a problem. There's nothing wrong with loving how you look, accepting yourself for who you are. But if what you're doing is causing you to be unhealthy, then that is where it crosses the line.
I think the problematic part really comes down to people extrapolating body positivity, shaming a celebrity like, let's say, Adele, for losing weight.
And so exactly, it's gone so far as that when people say that they're losing weight, for example, Adele lost weight, lost over 100 pounds, that people start shaming her. Hey, because you're on a diet, you're fat phobic. It's literally gone that far. And so if somebody is trying to improve themselves or trying to look better than they once were, people will start criticizing that person. Hey, what about body positivity?
It's not just she's promoting like loving yourself, which I think is great. She's promoting a lifestyle that is unhealthy, like being very overweight, drinking, not sleeping.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with loving yourself. There's no one that's going to say you shouldn't love your body. Everyone thinks everyone should be happy. But when you go out and promote being unhealthy, when you rub your belly, when you eat fast food and you promote that as something that you shouldn't care about, how can you be on that side?
Body positivity is disempowering people. It's making them think that they're healthy at any size, which they're not.
And so the way I see body positivity is it's been very negative for many people. It's gotten so that people think, well, I don't have to work on myself. I don't have to make a change. You need to accept me for me. Because I'm a human being, because I exist, it doesn't matter if I weigh 600 pounds. I couldn't do anything about it. I'm obese. Love me, accept me. But in the real world, do we really need to? Is it not on you to be proactive with your health, to do something to affect change? And so when you just tell people, you have to accept me no matter what, take me as I am, that is disempowering the person who could have lost weight had they so chosen to.
Another plus-size individual that I used to be friends with was just like, I don't feel like I can share your content because I'm not sure how my followers are going to perceive this. I think it might be triggering for them.
And so imagine that. You can't share someone's weight loss journey because it could be triggering, but he's not making this shit up. It's actually a thing. You start talking about somebody losing weight and it's trigger. Trigger warning. I'm going to talk about somebody going to the gym and eating healthy. Trigger warning. And on YouTube, we literally have to be careful of what we say. We can't talk about certain ways to eat. We can't talk about certain EDs because YouTube will deem that as being unsafe content to talk about. And so think of it. I have to censor myself when I'm talking about losing weight. I can only say it in a certain way because it might be triggering people. How is that positive? Body positivity should be allowing me to talk about how to lose weight, how to keep the weight off. What should you do? Go to the gym. Take this off. This isn't good. That isn't good. Stop doing that. But no, we need to be body positive. Everyone needs to love their bodies.
Big Pharma wants money, and they understand that when you're fat, you have more health problems. They understand that you're going to need insulin, you're going to need medication, etc. And they make a bunch of money on us being sick. There is no incentive to actually have you be healthy. So
really open up your minds right now. Big Pharma, worth trillions of dollars, not billions. Billions is enough. Trillions of dollars. How do they make money? Well, the more sick you are, the more medications you need, the more money they make. And so are they not incentivized to have people become overweight and or obese? Do they not make more money if the world is unhealthy? Remember that period of time when we had to wear masks and it wasn't Halloween? Remember that time when they shut the gyms down? Do you really think that that was in our best interest? Did it actually benefit us? Mentally, physically, spiritually, socially, how did you feel when you had a certain bubble? You could only hang around with 5 people or maybe even none. When you were forced to remain in your house for 2 weeks after you travel. I had to do this. It wasn't easy. Hated it. And so what benefit was that? Was it in fact protecting me? I don't think so. I would argue that the most important thing you could have done to keep yourself healthy, to save hospitals from being overcrowded or having a burden on the healthcare system, is for people to exercise and to be healthy. And how do you allow them to do that? By letting them go to the gym, but yet we closed it down. And so think of it. Imagine if everyone put the fork down. If everyone did 150 minutes of cardio a week. If everyone ate from my freaking cookbook. How many billions of dollars would that save the world? I would argue trillions of dollars, but yet we don't push it. We don't encourage it. We don't make it necessary. And so we allow people to buy cigarettes, to drink alcohol. It's no big deal. What does that matter? But we close the gyms down to try and keep us healthy. Does that make sense? And remember, I'm not talking just about the physical, because trust me, when you're stressed out and you go to the gym and you can relieve that stress and you can go and talk to other people, do you know what that does for your mental well-being? It's not just the physical, it's the social, the mental as well. And so the next time that you see something like this happen, remember, what is the incentive? Do they actually want us to be healthy, or are they trying to make more money?
Being happy and content with yourself, it's not given, it's earned. You have to go out there, work, and then you're gonna feel that satisfaction, like, I earned that.
And so what Myron is saying is that you shouldn't just be proud of your body for nothing. See, what happens now is when I was in school, remember I'm 48, we didn't just get a ribbon for participation. You had to actually do something. You had to try harder than last time, train harder than last time. You had to win. You weren't just given a ribbon, a first place trophy for showing up. But in today's society, you can't fail in school. Everyone's given an excuse. You're told you're amazing no matter what. Well, are you really? Should you really be positive about your body if you did absolutely nothing to deserve it? When I'm proud of something, it's because I put in the effort. The reason I'm happy with what I'm doing is because I know I gave it my best effort. Whether I win or lose, I tried, and I'm proud of that. If you train for a race, let's say it's a 10K, and you enter the race, there's 100 people, and you get 95th place, but you trained the entire year. Well, you can be proud of that. You did your best. But what if you never even trained? You just show up and you walk the 10 kilometers. Yay! Bravo! I'm so proud of you. What? You didn't even train. You ate burgers all week. You're 400 pounds. You showed up and you walked. Big deal. You really think you deserve to be praised for that? Versus the person that put in the effort. You tried. And so look at your body. If you're 500 pounds and you don't go to the gym and you eat whatever you want and you're proud of your body, rub your belly, oh, look at me. I'm so proud of myself. For what? The reward comes in the effort from trying. Now, we all have different genetics. I'm not saying everyone has to walk around as a bodybuilder with a six-pack. I'm not saying any of that. But you should at least know that you put in the effort. You tried. You did your best. And only you know if you did your best. And so if you're eating junk food, ice cream, fast food, you're sneaking out of the house at 2 in the morning to eat more calories than last time, are you really proud of what you're doing? And so one of the negative things of body positivity is it allows us to accept mediocrity. You need to try your best. If you're not, why are you proud of that?
Because you have all these fat people, I love my body. No, you don't. It's a lie, dude. You're just coping, you're lying to yourself. And now all these people on Instagram and TikTok with the body positivity movement are lying to themselves.
Exactly. There's no way you can look in the mirror at your 600 pounds, you say, I love my body. Do you really? How have you convinced yourself of this? Of course, you want to fuel your own ego. You want to think that acceptable. You want to think that you're proud of your physique, that you love your body. But do you really? You're proud of it for what? If you put no effort into getting that body, then how are you proud? Now, if you're 500 pounds and you've lost 200 pounds, you're now 300, you might still be overweight, but you can be proud. Why? Because you lost 200 pounds. You were once excessively overweight. You were once perhaps disgusting, but you've put in the work. You've lost 200 pounds. You recognize the dangers, the harms of what you did, and you're trying to do something about it. That you can be proud of.
No, but I genuinely do love my body.
Right now as you are?
Yeah.
Raise your hand, you believe he loves his body. If he could snap his fingers and lose 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 150 pounds, you think he would do it? Of course he would. But he can't snap his finger. He would literally have to put the fork down, perhaps have to go to the gym and train. And I've looked at his Instagram and he posted this. Dear Jim, it's been a while since I've seen you. I never thought I'd be saying this, but I miss you and the discipline you have brought into my life. I'll see you soon, friend. We'll grind even harder than before. Should have said grind harder than last time. And so do you really think he's proud of his physique, that he loves his body the way he looks right now? Or do you not think that he would love it more if he were to lose weight? If he were able to actually have discipline and continue to go to the gym, perhaps lose 100 pounds, add years or perhaps decades to your life, would you not think he would be prouder than last time?
I love the fact that at my size, I can do a lot of things that other people smaller than me still cannot do.
But you want to lose weight though.
And yeah.
And so think of it. He's literally saying, I want to lose weight. And so if you want to lose weight, how can you say that you love the way you look? You're accepting of how you look because you don't want to feel bad about yourself. But you would only love your body truly if you're proud of the reflection you have in the mirror. Now, I'm not saying you should develop body dysmorphia and have some unrealistic, unhealthy expectations, but he can't be proud of knowing that he's not as fit as he once was.
But to say that loving your body is BS, no, you make changes, you make healthy changes to yourself because you love yourself.
Exactly. Love yourself enough to know you need to make the changes necessary to lose the weight.
I personally, again, I'm not super online, have not seen anybody pro-obesity ever.
Lizzo.
He just said he's never seen anybody pro-obesity ever. How is that possible? He's never heard of body positivity. He doesn't know what that means. He's never heard of Lizzo. He's never watched what she's been doing. Love my body no matter what. I love my belly. It gives me life. You have no right to say this is disgusting. You have no right to comment about me. I'm going to post my half-naked body, and I want you to just love and accept me. That is what they're telling us we have to accept with body positivity. That you have no right to not like the way we look. That you have to accept us for who we are.
There's a couple of them that passed away. They're YouTubers. They used to do these mukbangs where they'd eat a bunch of food on camera.
Mukbang
That's
is
totally
okay,
different.
okay, but that's a
They're not
mukbang
a
is
part of
different
our
thing.
community.
He'd never heard of Nikocado Avocado, several million followers, where he's literally doubled his body weight. He once reached 400 pounds, where he does mukbang videos. He wears shirts saying, I identify as skinny, makes fun of people, calls them peasants, goes to the hospital. He's done all these things while promoting obesity.
Do you think just being in a fat body and being in the public space encourages obesity, just flat out?
Yes.
And so you're thinking, how is that possible? But think of this. Are you not like your 5 closest friends? And so let's say your 5 closest friends are morbidly obese. They're eating junk food all the time. They don't care about what they eat. They're not exercising. Does that not encourage or influence you to perhaps do the same? To the same extent, if your 5 closest friends, they're always working out, they're always going to the gym, they're always eating healthy, are you not now more motivated nor encouraged to perhaps lose weight to get a healthier lifestyle? Of course you are. And so by being morbidly obese, you're indirectly, even if you don't want it to, encouraging others to become overweight. Let's examine your parents. If your mom and dad were overweight and or obese, and they're giving you birthday cake all the time, pizza, junk food, ice cream, desserts, candy, as much as you want, whenever you want, do you not think you're more likely to grow up and be overweight? And so yes, of course, there are genetic components, but the environmental influences are stronger than last time. If you surround yourself with people overweight, if it's being seen on TV, glorified, you're going to be much more likely to do so. To the same extent, if you're watching TikTokers and all they're doing is talking about taking tren and getting jacked using steroids, you're going to be more likely to want to use steroids than if you don't follow those influencers. It only makes sense.
Influencers that promote gluttonous, lethargic lifestyles, which a bunch of them do. That's what we're talking about. If you're in the gym and you're fat and you're getting after and you're documenting that, that's fantastic.
Exactly. There's a big difference between being overweight and going to the gym and training and trying to lose the weight and promoting that versus just being overweight and eating and bragging about the foods that you're eating, the fact that you're not being healthy. And so if you are trying to lose weight, perhaps you don't have as much energy or overweight, one supplement you may want to consider is GO2 Max. The main ingredient, NMN, is going to give you more energy. You can work out harder than last time. And by doing more cardio, you're going to burn off more calories, easier to get in a deficit, easier to lose weight. Remember, this is talked about in the Joe Rogan podcast. There are studies showing the beneficial results of taking NMN. This is one of the main ingredients in GO2 Max. And so simply by taking GO2 Max, you perhaps have more energy. It allows you to work out harder, to go for longer walks. And so if you're interested in GO2 Max, head over to my website, code Greg, 15% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Don't forget to watch one of those 2 videos. And of course, if you're interested in the cookbook, the Circle Diet book, how to lose weight, keep it off for the rest of your life, and all these delicious, amazing recipes. If you have no money, still okay, free diet and training program on my website. Join the 300,000 plus newsletter subscribers. If you're interested in any of the products, code Greg, 15% off. And until next time, I am out.